Hey, it's Michael Feldman. I'm here for a Free Tick Friday with Murphy's Magic, and I've got something that will kick your ass. I don't know if I can say that, but I'm going to say it anyway. So we'll give these cards a little shuffle, and we'll do something that is somewhere in between Magic and gambling, because people think that Magic and gamblers are sort of the same, that they do the same kinds of things, but that's not true, because for instance, if a gambler were going to cut to a high card, he would cut the cards, he'd cut to an ace, and that would be that. There would be no more to it. That would be the end of it. But a magician is sort of like a gambler with no self-control. So like, magician shuffles the cards up, gives the cards a cut, a couple of cuts, whatever you want to do. And a magician would not just cut to an ace. A magician would cut to two aces, because that's just cooler. But if you want to take this a little bit further, I always thought it would be cool if you could cut to all four aces, which is what I've actually already done. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 aces. And that is some magic. It's Michael Feldman. I'm here again, Free Trick Friday with Murphy's Magic, and I'm going to explain to you how I just did that ace cutting routine, which I call time one atta, because things happen before you expect them to. It starts out with 4 aces on top of the deck, like this. One of them is a breather crimp. It's actually a reverse breather. So you put in the diagonal crimps like this, and what that does is it allows you to put the card in the middle of the deck and cut very easily to that card. But, like I said, they all start on top of the deck, breather topmost. You give the cards a shuffle, you give the cards a cut, whatever you'd like. At the end of whatever you do, you give the cards, you center the breather like that. Now this can be a running cut or a straight cut, it doesn't matter. All it does is center the breather. So then you pick up at the breather crimp, but don't show this card just yet, and you put it down. Now what you have is those 3 aces right on top of this section. What you're going to do is pick up 2 of them as one. So this is the very difficult move in an otherwise self-working trick. You show that that's actually 2 aces. You pick it up off the deck. You can do this snap turnover, and you can do a Stuart Gordon. You can do whatever you want. You can, as long as you can keep the double square, any double you want that starts like that, and then you leave the card over here to the side. Really quickly to go over that, this is a gin pick. You reach to the corners of the card, and the way I do it is I try to pick up 2.5 cards. If I get 2 cards, you can feel it from just a little tiny bit of practice. You can feel when you have 2 cards and when you don't, and you'll know exactly what to do. If you get 3 cards, then you just let it fall until you have 2. If you get 1 card, drop it back down and pick it back up again. But once you have your double, you lay the double off to the side, and you're now basically done with the trick. Because there's 1 more ace here, and there's 1 ace on the bottom. This is the breather crimp. So give the cards another shuffle, but make sure that card, this ace here, stays on the bottom, and then make sure this ace here stays on the top. You push together. Again, you center the breather, either with a single cut or with more, and they're expecting you to cut to the second ace. But when you cut to the breather, you show not just 1 ace, but actually 2. So already you're ahead of where they're expecting to be. You take this card, you show that it is clearly 1 card, you drop it over to the side like this, you show this that it is clearly only 1 card, and as you put this down, you drag across, which will reveal all 4 of the aces. And then you come back over here, you use the misdirection. That's just a sort of offhand motion. You sort of, what we're going to do now, and you don't pay attention to that. So they generally will not see it. You come back over here, you do some cuts, you do some shuffles, you do whatever, and you say, I've actually already produced all 4 aces, and you come over here and you can show all 4 aces. And that is a trick that I call time one atta. I hope you enjoy it.